Welcome to NAV classes. Today's topic is on second phase of HRD programs, human resource development, designing. It's designing phase. So, firstly, if you didn't subscribe yet, then please subscribe and stay tuned. Ring the bell with subscribe button so that you can get all lectures as and when I upload them. First phase we did upon need assessment. So here we discuss where the training is needed, and here we discussed where the training is needed or human resource development programs is needed. What kind of training is to be provided or HRD programs needed? Who needs to be trained? Which type of employees are to be trained, or which type of managers are to be trained? Whether train the trainer programs are conducted or not. Conditions under which training will be occurred. So today we are talking about this design phase, second phase of HRD, human resource development. Designing and human resource development program includes certain activities. So these activities are selecting the objective. Which type of objectives are to be selected? According to Robert Magan, an objective is description of performance you want learner to be able to exhibit before you consider them competent. Okay, so defining the objective for training or HRD program is one of the first thing that an HRD professional should do after completing the need assessment. Okay, then selecting the trainer or vendor, whether organization should do inbuilt programs or should outsource the program. Here make and buy decision comes in. So organization deciding whether organization will make or buy from outsiders to outsource the program. Developing lesson plans. Then lesson plans are developed, selecting methods and techniques which are to be provided, and then certain material required for them. For example, certain exercises, workshops, videos, etc. Scheduling the training. At which time period training is to be imparted, like on working hour, after working hour, and where it is to be imparted, and training duration is decided, and then certain test and evaluation criteria is decided. Firstly, we discuss defining the objectives. So objective defines what participant will be expected to learn or to do as a result of participating in HRD programs or intervention. So where we are going to use these objectives? Selecting the program content, program's method, and at the end evaluate the success of program. Without considering these objectives, learning is less likely to occur and evaluation is less likely to occur. The usefulness of need assessment data for defining objectives. Need assessment data are also very useful to define program objective. Okay, because they identify deficiencies or challenges to be addressed. For example, suppose the need assessment data from a brokerage firm shows that many brokers are insensitive to clients. Okay, so many brokers are insensitive to clients' fear and concerns about the future. So training program is decided here. So training program could be designed that would increase the broker's sensitivity to and support for their clients. The objective of these programs will be determined by specific deficiencies, client preferences, concerns, and other factors. And how these factors are considered? They were considered in need assessment phase. So here we understood that how need assessment phase is useful to decide objectives and to define objectives. Okay. So there are three aspects of defining. First is performance. What a learner is expected to be able to do after getting those training programs and or produce to be considered competent. Conditions under which performance is to be occurred. criteria, level of acceptable performance. Writing good objectives become more difficult as one moves from knowledge and skills based training to the training in part intended to change attitudes and emotions. Okay, so when we are moving from the knowledge and skill based training, if we are providing training to workers to work on particular machinery with required skills, it is somewhat easier. But if we move toward its higher level, like to change the attitude and emotions of our employees, then it becomes much more difficult to decide objectives. Example, managing diversity or increasing emotional intelligence. Here, to decide objectives is very important and becomes more difficult to decide. If we consider certain sample objectives, then firstly we take run 40 yard in less than 5 seconds on dry, level field with wind less than 10 mph. Using the information found on completed loan applicants in case of bank, identify in writing whether a client meets bank criteria for acceptable auto loan candidate. After training, be able to identify 4 basic stages. Participants must be able to identify 4 basic stages involved in HRD within 5 minutes. Then example, maybe in at least 2 computer languages, participant will be able to write and test programs to calculate arithmetic mean. Or it can be discuss and illustrate principles and technique of computer programs. So next we are going to discuss make or buy decisions. So here we end up with our today's lecture. Next lecture will be on make or buy decision, selecting the trainer or vendor. So keep watching now classes. Must subscribe if you didn't yet. Then like and share my videos with your friends. Thank you.